Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, like, subscribe, I know you wanna. So I've been debating about this topic in some of my recent videos discussing Grace, that she doesn't like Jake Webber and Taryummy. My suspicions on this have just been confirmed as she was live with Johnny Gilbert recently and a fan asked, why has Grace not done a Stuck in a Car episode of Taryummy? And Grace failed to even say Taryummy's name and quickly ignored it and acted just really off. Here's the clip right here for you guys.
Grace, are you ever going to do a
One Direction? One Direction are good. You might not agree, but I think they are.
Now, this does highly suggest that she does not like Taryummy. She does not want to be associated with Tara. She couldn't even bring herself to say Tara's name. This is all very strange. Like, she could have just said an easy excuse like how she is just busy or something, but the fact she couldn't even bring herself to finish the question really suggests to me that there is some bad blood between them both, and I think I know exactly why this is. So those of you who have been watching my content recently, I've done a few videos on Grace now, and I cannot help but notice she does not seem to be having anything to do with Taryummy and Jake Webber anymore, and I think this is because Taryummy and Jake Webber have gotten very close with the FaZe clan recently. Taryummy has been getting placed in their streams and she has been filming videos with the FaZe clan members, and Taryummy is even rumoured to be dating one of them. I believe his name is Adept. As most of us I'm sure know, Jake Webber was also seen sneaking into their 4th of July house party. They threw a massive party and he was seen tripping over on the way in, which went viral on TikTok.
girl's girl? No, dead eyes. Okay.
Perfect.
Who can flick us up?
It was alleged he tripped because he was too busy making eye contact with Evelyn. Oh yes. Jake and Evelyn have been making more content with each other since then and seem to be coming a lot closer. I believe Evelyn is heavily associated with the FaZe clan. Evelyn and Jake recently done a live stream and a few clips of that were going viral on TikTok. Overall, it was a bit of a mixed reaction because I actually done a video myself talking about it, and some people saying how they were kind of like a little bit flirty, they saw some chemistry between them both. But at the same time, half of the comments were also saying that it was really awkward and Evelyn was quite rude to Jake and didn't even look at him, didn't even speak to him sometimes, she's too busy on the phone. So it's very like mixed messages. Now, one thing I will say with my videos, when I sometimes first do a video, it's literally when the story first breaks. So like an hour of that live stream, I will start seeing content of it and I start seeing the first few comments, be like, oh my god, people think there's chemistry between them both, it's all kicking off, I make a video. But after that video, I've given it a few days, and when I look back on some more of that content of the live stream between Evelyn and Jake Webber, a lot of people were kind of saying, also in some of the comments on my video as well, talking about them both together, people were saying how actually it didn't look like there was actually that great chemistry, they actually seemed quite off for each other. And then I saw some more clips come out and I was like, oh, actually I can see why people thought that now. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. I don't feel like it was like, you know, a complete hit. Like they really hit it off and the live stream done amazingly well. And I think that's probably part of the reason as to why they haven't done a live stream again. At least to my knowledge, they haven't done anything with each other since, because I don't think it was that successful, them both being together. But you know, maybe in the future they might do some more content together. But anyway, back to the video. The FaZe clan members have all been seen at Jake Webber and Taryummy's events and all the parties that they've been throwing recently. Now, I learned a lot of lore recently about Grace and her relationship with the FaZe clan. Now, I did do a video on this, but let me just do a quick little rundown for context for you guys. So basically, in short, they hate each other. The FaZe clan has been very nasty and misogynistic towards Grace in the past. I believe Grace and FaZe Banks were working on some kind of gaming contract, as Grace wanted to do some gaming streams and was going to do it with the FaZe clan. It all didn't go according to plan somehow, and now they basically hate each other ever since, and Grace even called them out at the 2024 Streaming Awards.
I'll be announcing the best FPS player, as I am hard stuck bronze in every game that I play. That's why I was never accepted into FaZe, right guys? Yeah. That's okay, I'm not a Trumpy anyway. The nominees are...
This caused a massive back and forth on Twitter between FaZe Banks, revealing just how disgusting he is by calling Grace a slam pig and being nasty about Johnny Gilbert, and FaZe Banks completely just overall crashing out towards Grace after Grace calling him out at the Streaming Awards. I think FaZe Banks' ego was a little hurt if you ask me. So you can see why Grace would be pissed off with Taryummy, who would have known about all of this going on and seen how they treated Grace and how misogynistic it was towards Grace, especially for FaZe Banks. And by those who don't know, FaZe Banks is the creator of the FaZe clan, so he's like the head and everyone answers to him, etc, etc. So the fact that he's the most vile one kind of just says it all about the whole FaZe clan and how all the boys are all fine of how FaZe Banks acts and treats women, etc, etc. But for Taryummy to now suddenly be really good friends with the FaZe clan, and she even said in the live stream how much she likes FaZe Banks. Here's the clip right here.
Have you met Banks before?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's the one I've seen the most probably. I saw him the other night.
Oh, okay.
And for some of you guys who thought I was maybe being dramatic when I said that, I think the reason we are not seeing Grace at any of Jake Webber and Taryummy's events anymore is because the FaZe clan are all there. But some of you thought it's just because Grace is filming a new TV show or something, but I did not buy that honestly, as she's at home enough times with Johnny Gilbert. To me, this clip of the live stream of Grace not being able to answer a question about Taryummy just reveals how much she doesn't actually like Taryummy, and kind of just confirms my suspicions. And it seems like maybe they actually really don't like each other anymore. I thought maybe originally like Grace is just not going to their events because the FaZe clan's there and she doesn't want to cause any trouble. Maybe she's like still cool with Taryummy, because that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, Grace doesn't like Taryummy anymore if she's just not showing up to some events because there's people that she doesn't like there. But I can totally understand why Grace would feel a type of way towards Taryummy, especially given how misogynistic FaZe Banks was towards Grace. And then a few months later, Taryummy is saying how much she likes him and allegedly now is dating one of the clan members. I mean, that would piss me off as well and be enough for me to cut off a friend entirely because of that, honestly. And I've even cut off friends in the past for siding and hanging out with people who I think are vile, or I've been vile to other people that I know. So I personally fully see where Grace is coming from on this one. And I kind of low-key think Tara's a bit wrong for that. You know, like Tara's not really beating the pick-me allegations, but acting like this towards Grace, I feel like. Especially after saying how much she likes FaZe Banks after what he done to Grace and how he spoke to Grace and stuff. Is just a bit weird. And I feel like Johnny Gilbert is low-key thrown in the middle of this because he is still friends, obviously, with Jake Webber and Taryummy, but his girlfriend, Grace, who he should really kind of have probably a bit more loyalty towards, he's still going to all these parties with all these FaZe clan members and stuff, and it's all just a bit messy. It's all very, very messy, but and I do feel like Johnny Gilbert's thrown in the middle of all of this. And I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Grace and Johnny are kind of having a few arguments about this. I don't know, guys. But anyway, that's everything I wanted to say for this video. What do you guys think of all of this mess? Let me know down below. I want to hear from you guys. Let's have a keys, have a chit chat. And that's everything for this video, guys. So like and subscribe to my channel for more of me. I know you want to, baby. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I pop up on your screen with a new video. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.